Well, good morning to everyone. God bless you. It is so good to have you. Hey, listen, I had to throw an audible. We are dealing with a little internet issues. And so we've been having some problems getting online like we want to. But that's par for the course. That's what the enemy would love to do, is to keep us from accomplishing what we're supposed to accomplish. But let's jump right in there. I tell you what, I've been talking to you already about time, and we've been talking about the time element. Do you know you live in two places at one time? Did you know that? Did you? I want you to think about that for a moment. You live in two places at one time. You live in the terrestrial and you live in the celestial. You live in both of those places at the same time. Paul tried to let you understand that in 1 Corinthians 15 when he's dealing with the resurrection and that kind of body. There's one of the terrestrial, there's one of the celestial that is going to be raised. You are dealing with that. You are actually functioning in time at the exact same time you're functioning in eternity. The issue is which one is more dominant in your life. And for most, even believers in Jesus Christ, the one that is most dominant in their lives is yeah, you go, terrestrial. It is absolutely the earthly. It is totally the stuff that takes precedent on the earth, the time element, the urgent matters, the tyranny of the urgent. All of those things get your attention, and that's all we tend to think about without thinking about the eternal realm. The reason why God told us to redeem the time, the reason why God told us to make sure that that is under our control is so that what? We would not just focus on it. You see, I remember having issues in my life financially. I went to my pastor, mentor, Bishop Wellington Boone, and at that time he was just a pastor, and I said, Pastor Boone, I'm having all these issues with my life. Matter of fact, to be truthful, my wife called and told on me that that I was having all these issues financially because I was such the man. I didn't want to tell nobody what was going on. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I bet you a couple of fellas out there got a clear clue about what I'm talking about. And so she told him, and he called me in and said, bro, what's going on with you? And I went through it with him, and I was telling him how much of it was bothering me and how I couldn't handle all of this stuff. Man, this is early in marriage. Matter of fact, we're real early in marriage. And he said to me, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go home. I want you to write down everything that you're dealing with. Yeah, I want to write, and then I want you to write down everything you can do about it. Okay. And then he says, and then leave it at that point. He says, and then give it all to God. I said, wow. He said, you do everything you can do, but then you give it all to God. I said, my God. And so when I went home, I did just that. When I couldn't believe the weight that lifted off of my shoulders, the weight that lifted off my shoulders, because now it no longer was on my mind and was no longer taking up my time. And so now I could focus on other things. Creativity came back. Everything happened because why? It wasn't weighing on me. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you must understand that time is a great tool for you, but you must use it. It must be yours, under your control, not it controlling you. Okay. And so I've heard so many people say, I don't have enough time. Oh, well, all of us got the same amount. It's 24 hours in every day, but you're not using it the same. So if you're not writing down what you need to do, if you're not prioritizing that list, matter of fact, when you write that list, you got to prioritize that list. What's the most important things to do? ABC that list. 1, 2, 3, the ABCs also. And so once you do that, now you have control of your life. And now you can move forward into the things of God. Matter of fact, you should, again, I should see your list, and your list should consist of all of the things you need to do in the kingdom of God. When you get to that, once you're functioning from that place and you're doing all those things that should be functioning from the kingdom of God, I guarantee you, your whole walk changes. Because why? You move from the terrestrial, you move to the celestial. And when you do, there's a power of God that is evident in your life at that time. I guarantee you. So listen to me, guys. Go for this. Don't miss what I'm telling you. I told you we will talk about this even a little bit more, but I need you to grab this time because it is affecting your eternity. God bless you. Bye-bye.